The moment Brit is caught with 9k's worth of crystal meth in Thailand as he faces the death penalty. George Wilson, who's 23 years old, imagine wasting that much of your life. 23 years old, and you're throwing your life away. What the fuck? I know times are rough in our country, and pretty much everywhere around the world, but this just isn't the answer. George Wilson is accused of attempting to transport drugs out of the Southeast Asian country. A British tourist is facing the death penalty in Thailand over allegedly attempting to smuggle a suitcase full of drugs out of Thailand. George Wilson was arrested at a hotel in Bangkok on Monday after police found 19.15 kg of methamphetamine in his possession after receiving a tip-off regarding the movement of drugs by a local gang. In video footage captured after the 23-year-old was arrested, officers can be seen questioning Wilson on the contents of his bag, to which he replies, "I don't know what it is." That's what he all say. The amount of times I've covered stories like this, where a Brit has been caught with drugs smuggling drugs into another country, they all sort of the same thing. "Oh, this isn't my bag. I don't know what this is. I don't know how that got there." Really though? That's the best lie you could come up with on the spot? You haven't rehearsed this in your head at all? Even though I'm sure they were planning on not getting caught, but stranger things have happened, I suppose. Officers then opened the case to reveal several green foil bags of Chinese tea packed inside the case, which you can see above here, which are later found to be containing methamphetamine, which confirming the Buckinghamshire native's arrest. Colonel Superintendent of the Crime Suppression Division, Metropolitan Police Bureau Division 5, said George Wilson has been charged with disturbing Category 1 narcotics, specifically methamphetamine or ice, with the intent to sell in violation of the law, which constitutes a commercial act that contributes to the spread of the drug among the public. Thailand, Category 1 narcotics refers to substances including heroin, methamphetamine, and other synthetic drugs. Importing or exporting the substances carries a maximum punishment of the death penalty of life in prison. However, this sentence is rarely handed down, with judges often preferring to impose a custodial sentence. Mitigating factors may help the sentence be reduced to no less than 10 to 20 years. If somehow George does manage to get less than 10 to 20 years, he should be thanking whatever god he prays to. The officers added they believe Wilson was recruited to carry the sealed packages of drugs through Thailand's international airport before handing them over at the destination country. Yep, 100%. I've done enough of these stories to basically gather that yes, 100%, this person, male, female, whatever, was chosen to go into another country with these sealed items, which will obviously be drugs, and then hand them over to whatever destination they were heading to in the first place. We believe he was part of a cross-border drug smuggling network, which is very serious. The amount of drugs seized was also very large, Colonel Intoms continues. The highest levels of the Royal Thai Police have coordinated to make the arrest. Wilson is said to have told police that he received the meth in a pink suitcase from a British drugs runner named Snoopy. What a lovely name. Wasn't there a cartoon or something like that called Snoopy back in the day? For those who are old enough to remember, 90s cartoons or whatever. He actually paid 20,000 THB, which is 460 GBP, for his role in the chain. This is definitely a pink suitcase. I spoke English with the suspect. The Deputy Chief of the Detective Division, Metropolitan Police Division 5, added. He confirmed that the items were his. The charges were explained to him along with his rights, and he was handcuffed and taken into custody for legal proceeding, or processing I should say. Thailand has become a hotspot for drugs trafficking in recent years, with authorities labelling the north of the country as part of the religious Golden Triangle for the creation and movement of illegal substances. Like I said earlier, I know times are rough, times are completely fucked in both our country, the UK, and other countries around the world. But like, this isn't the sort of life you want to go into, especially when you're 23 years old. 23 years old, you could be doing a lot with your life. You could be going to university. You could be settling down, starting a family. You could be working your dream job. You could be traveling the world. Not in this sort of way, but you could be traveling the world. So the idea of throwing your life away, possibly anyway, depending on what he does actually get in terms of a prison sentence, is just bonkers to me. Absolutely bonkers. Nobody's perfect, don't get me wrong. I'm not perfect, you're not perfect, but we need to make better choices. Not for ourselves, not just for ourselves, but our family as well. And, you know, all those closest to us. I hate seeing stories like this, you know, when it comes to Brits going into other countries and smuggling drugs. It's like, why? Just why? Especially when they're so young as well. It's easy for me to sit here and judge or make comments and whatnot. But in all seriousness, this is obviously a serious matter. I think this would be the last we ever hear of a Brit transporting drugs for another country or into another country and being arrested for it as well. I could be wrong, who knows? I would like to be wrong, absolutely. Nothing would give me more pleasure than to be wrong. But that remains to be seen. So with that being said, please let me know your feelings down below on this story. Sort of topic, I usually get a few comments in the comment section on YouTube. So I'm very curious to know what you guys think about this. Especially if you're one of the regulars who usually drop comments down below for this type of subject. I don't know why exactly is always this subject that gets people in the comment section talking. But it is what it is, I suppose. But nonetheless, have a great rest of your day, take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye for now.